Hello guys, this is Positive Trading with you. Another video. Let's talk about Kaspa today. I want to talk about emission schedule, wallets, Kaspa chart on the daily and weekly. We'll talk about a little bit about coin market cap and my open position that I've opened just recently, yesterday, in Binance chart. So first, let's go to TradingView on Kaspa daily. Every time, I just want to give you guys a quick tip. Make sure you watch this video with 1.5 or 1.25 speed so you don't get bored and you get all the information that's been given in this one without wasting your time. In any case, let's go and change our time frame to 4 hourly. And one more advice, you guys, whenever you change your time frames on TradingView, your chart looks messy. Like, for example, let's go to 15 minutes. Look at this. What happens is that most people end up going to this right side and manually scrolling like this and waste their times. Instead, there's an easier way. You just come here on the right side and you see this letter A and L. So these two letters, one of them, A, you just press it twice, one time and one more time. As soon as this A becomes white again, your chart is fixed. Like, for example, let's go to D. Look how messy is my chart. All I have to do is come to this A and press and one more time. Because if I press only one time, yes, it will fix my chart, but I cannot do anything with it. I can't grab and hold on and move. I cannot do anything with it. So if I press it one more time, now I can just do whatever I want to with it and it moves, okay? So with that being said, what I'm looking at on a chart of Kaspa on the daily, I have a trend line that has been there for quite a while now, ever since we broke down. And I integrated this trend line that we'll be monitoring because previously this huge distribution zone between 11 cents all the way to 18, 19 cents was a distribution pattern. And we had the last point of sell LPS here. And last point of supply was here. And then it broke the major support. So what will happen now is that this major support that was previously holding us is going to act as a resistance, which it already did here one time. You guys remember, once we broke down, we had this huge wick. Then immediately people jumped in, all the shorts were closed, and then we got rejected from the major resistance, which was previously support. This is normal. However, now we're approaching some kind of oversold levels. Even if you go on the weekly RSI is pretty low. It's right now at 39. And my trend line so far, it's going pretty well actually, because we didn't get immediately rejected just like we did here, and then just like we did here and here. This time, however, as soon as we touch that trend line, we're actually headbutting and trying really harder to go above it. And that could happen anytime soon, and it could play out in this way. Bear with me. If we're here, we have this micro support zone. We might break out something like this, but obviously we're gonna have to come back, retest it. We don't have to come too low to the trend line, but we have to come back, retest it somewhere to confirm the break. Because sometimes there will be a fake out, and then maybe we consolidate a few more days or weeks here, unless there's a huge catalyst like quantitative easing or money printing or Binance news, something that's huge happens instantly, then we could do this. But until then, you normally, ideally, have to consolidate a little bit. And our major resistance will be here at, give me one second, it's going to be at 8.8 cents and somewhere in this zone, which is 9.7 cents, before we even approach this box, which is at 10, 11 cents. 8.8 will be a little bit of resistance. It was a support previously. It is a micro resistance I'm talking about, like in probably we'll pierce through it pretty soon. But this is our first point of approach. There was a huge fair value gap created here too. So we have to monitor this chart, guys. Okay. However, you know my stance. If something happens, a catalyst happens, immediately all this can be invalidated. We can go down with a bad catalyst, or a good news can take us easily back into this box, which is going to be amazing news for us. Although I'm not expecting a move downwards from here, but it's a possibility. We can go back here to below my support zone, which just to fake out everybody, because there is some fair value created here too. However, this is not likely. It shouldn't happen this easily at this time. So I'm expecting in the next few days or weeks is upside. Downside is not completely disregarded, but it is upside is more likely 8.8 cent here. So in any case, let's take a look at Kaspa website. We're at the token emission schedule, which is in God's grace 10 days from now, and from 62 Kaspa per block, we'll go to here at April 5. We'll go to 58 Kaspa per block. This is amazing tokenomics, guys. This should give us a lot of bullishness, because a lot of other coins have actually opposite of this emission tokenomics, because they go upwards, we go downwards. Every time when there's emission, we go downwards. The next block, it's gonna be 55 Kaspa, and the next one is 51, so on and so forth. It will reduce only with time. But other coins have really bad tokenomics. They actually go higher in supply in comparison to Kaspa. And that, of course, in the long run, affects all the real retail traders. They'll be the bag holders. So this is a good thing. And let's go to top wallet addresses. Overall positive. I looked at it earlier during the day, and I think Luck Crypto on YouTube, Luck Crypto, if you don't know the channel, go ahead and check it out. He was showing about the wallet holders. In the last 24 hours, we have actually lost one of the fish, 16 of the fish, but we gained 160 crabs, 103 octopus in the last 24 hours. And dolphins also. Dolphins are actually huge contributors. They hold anywhere between 100,000 to 1 million Kaspa, and they increased to 37 plus dolphins, new dolphins for us. We lost one shark, which is 1 million to 10 million holders. However, this 37 dolphins can offset this one shark. That's not a problem. Then let's go down to wallet holders that are actually, we think, is Binance or market makers. Wallet number 2 today in the last 24 hours hasn't purchased any, or there was no inflow in their wallet, but we got on Uphold wallet 500,000 Kaspa, and Gate.io wallet there was an outflow of 4.1 million, and BitGet wallet 1 million outflow. This is actually the one which is contributing to the lower price of Kaspa right now, because I think if they weren't selling it or they weren't moving them, we could already retest this 8.8 zone. Anyway, it will happen in time. Let's go to cryptocurrency, crypto coin market cap real quick. Coin market cap here in the country where I reside, you can see the buy button. And we are right now on number 50 on total capitalization of all cryptos. We're in top 50. That is including stable coins, which is good news. So this buy button, if you hover over it, it takes you to Binance futures market, which I did. And I have opened a position on Binance. You can see here my position right here. I have 900, actually it's $999 position, but since it's minus from yesterday, I am minus about 3.5%, which is not a bad thing considering it's 1x leverage. You can actually purchase with Binance too, without any leverage, just 1x. Only you have to take profits along the way because there will be a funding fee if you just keep holding for years. This is not a spot wallet. So this is my position. My average price is here at 0.0799. I had a two separate purchases. So one of them is that, and one of them was at 80 cents, 8 cents. So right now I am a little bit minus with my position, 3.5%. My stop loss is below this low, which is about 72.78, because that was our previous pretty much good support. Once we lose that, I don't want to go back all the way to 5 cents, so I'll be out. 7.2 is my maximum drawdown. Any case, hopefully we won't go there. Yeah, so CoinMarketCap is showing the buy button as people were saying, and if you are interested to buy, I will put the link, my Binance referral link. That's not a problem. You can do that safely there. But I have a BitGet account, which most of my spot holdings are there, and since Kaspa is there, and MixC account. So far, we are in minus. You know where I'm looking at in terms of positioning. We will probably do this, hold it here for a little bit while, unless it's a fake out and then go down, which I'm not expecting. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We might most likely do this instead over the long run. Here, if we can get back inside the box, I'll be so happy, which is not out of the realm of possibilities because there are major catalysts Kaspa is expecting. One of them being the 10 BPS on mainnet, hard forks, and Binance or Coinbase listings. If any of them happens, which one ever comes first, we'll probably get inside this box. This box right here is our lifeline, because once we are inside it, it's very hard for us to go back down again. This is not going to be easily possible for market makers to push the price down. So that's what I'm expecting. In any case, guys, if you take any useful information from this video, give a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.